What's up, everybody? Welcome to BzG's reaction video for Microsoft's E3 2016 press conference. My name is Barrett Courtney. Here, joined with me, is Henry Montiero. What's up, Henry? How you doing?
Games is the same.
Games are pretty much the same.
All games suck.
But are they Xbox One and Windows 10 exclusive? That's the question. That's the real question.
They are.
So, Henry, how do you feel after coming out of that press conference?
Exhausted.
Yeah, we went to bed really late last night and woke up really early this morning. So we're running on fumes right now. So let's walk through the press conference. So Xbox One S, slim version with it. So I looked this up because the way they presented this during the conference was 2 terabyte for $300. Not what's going on. So there's a 500 gigabyte that'll be $300, and then the 2 terabyte version will be $400.
Ooh, they lied to us.
They lied to us, motherfuckers. Had to go follow Wario64 on Twitter to find that shit out. And then let's see, it's coming in August this year. It'll have HDR. Basic version will be $300. It'll have 4K and Blu-ray video for streaming and whatnot, for videos that are available in 4K and all that stuff. And then the controller that comes with it, controller grip. No, it's not like a huge thing, but I was like, oh, hey, that's cool. I appreciate that as a gamer who gets all sweaty and shit. This PS4 fucking controller and gets all like, oh, slippery and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like masturbating or something, you know? It gets slippery eventually.
I go drive.
So,
He found a figure.
Gears 4 was the next like big thing that they were talking about. A lot of like I'm not a huge Gears person. I don't think you are either.
No, I really like Gears of War 2. That's the only one I played.
But with this new team of people that you got, it looks like some cool team building stuff. I really liked the relationship dynamic here of like how they talk to each other. Even though they're going through all of this crazy shit, they're like still like cracking jokes and whatnot. There were some like really cool moments where, you know, one of your friends was like pulling on the catapult, and then you'd have to shoot the thing, shoot like the big rock looking thing, and then it would like destroy people. That was pretty cool. And you know, the demo wasn't completely black this time, which, you know, was probably a smart move because last year it was
being
like,
able to see things.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I really liked the environmental stuff that they were showing today, of like this electric thunderstorm, like this crazy sort of futuristic thunderstorm, and just like where they were at almost gave me like a space vibe, even though I know that's probably not what they're going for. The environmental stuff that was like falling would kill like enemies and whatnot, so it wasn't just like background. It felt really integrated with the gameplay itself. Marcus Phoenix at the end. Again, I'm not a huge Gears person, but Ricky Baldazan in the background today was like, holy shit, my dude Marcus. So
He pooped.
He pooped himself, as one does when they see Marcus Phoenix.
Doing now.
As he's doing now while he plays the Doom beta that was available, that became available last night when Bethesda announced it. Then they talked about Tekken 7 for a little bit. That was alright.
Yeah, Tekken. It's gonna get play at fighting conventions. But
God damn, you're tired.
Yeah. Tekken never like had as much of a pool among the people who aren't in the fighting game world as like, you know, like people would play Mortal Kombat or they play Super Smash Bros. And like not really play other fighting games.
Tekken always felt like, oh hey, we're at like this really big arcade and like this is the one like fighting game. So you're like feeling that actually feels like a fighting game here.
Yes, and you're like, hey, you want to play this? Sure, I'm Hamachi.
And then they talked about little things that don't matter to us. Forza, that looks beautiful, but again, it's like driving car racing stuff, whatever.
I think if there's anything they're gonna do with it, what they need to do is actually put out a racing game where you can play with people in your house with it. Because I remember me and my dad had a lot of trouble finding a PS4 racing game.
That you could both play with each other.
That's where I'm waiting for Gran Turismo.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll
they
be
announced that they
okay.
did.
And then we've got a couple other little things, little notes, because you know what? This was a really, really great conference. But don't forget, because they had all of this cool shit, there were some like slow parts. The whole
some
like
lame things.
The 5 minutes of console integration that they were talking about. That like it was like, okay, you guys have been talking about this already throughout like the way you've been talking about video games. You don't need to dedicate like its own like segment to it. The whole Minecraft playing with the integration of Minecraft on different things. Like,
I'm having so much fun. Look
Right,
at what
like,
I'm doing.
It was so scripted, and you could see that the people just didn't give a shit on stage, that it hurt. Just of like, oh wow. Like, how am I supposed to care when I can tell they don't care?
It's so much fun riding around in a minecart with VR.
Yeah, and that was the cool thing. They finally, like, brought in VR, but only for a little bit. It was mainly just playing Minecraft on fucking tablets and shit. And I was like, why do we care about this? They showed Recore. Recore is coming September 19th. Way sooner than I thought we would see it because, you know, is it Inafune who's working on that?
Yes.
Mighty Number 9 guy?
Yeah.
He sucks at, getting a fucking game out, like, on time, so, interested to see if that releases on time. I originally put no date, but then someone said September 19th. Gameplay looks really cool. The amount of characters that you can play around with and be friends with seems really, really cool, and something, like, I could really get into, because they all just seemed really adorable.
Yeah.
And then they talked about Killer Instinct a little bit. The Xbox Design Lab, which I thought was really, really cool. So the whole, like, you can completely customize your own controller to make it feel like your own, of like color schemes, and you can add also have it engraved with whatever I believe with whatever you want. So that how'd you feel about that?
Gets one that says Mr. Good Dick on it.
And then
I wonder if you can just put it in that little area, like the engraving.
If you can put the engraving in some like other places, that'll be interesting to see. I think you can check it out. I think you can check it out now. I think the website for it is like already up. So, then weird thing, they got Final Fantasy 15 for their conference.
It is weird because
I swear to God, we will be a little more awake for Ubisoft.
Because Xbox is in a Japanese company. So it's
exactly.
weird.
It was just weird that, like, wow, are they not doing PlayStation this year then? Like,
and it's even weirder because it's like the only Final Fantasy games that have ever been on an Xbox system are like the Final Fantasy 13 games.
Yeah, so they showed a lot of really boring boss fight gameplay of what seemed to me just like a rehash of the final boss fight of Donkey Kong 64. Just looking a little more pretty and in a Final Fantasy 15 universe.
I'm just frustrated on how much it doesn't look like a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
Like, there's just something about it, like, it doesn't have that feeling. Like I
said to you, it's definitely more of a Kingdom Hearts feel.
Yeah.
When it comes to gameplay. But,
like, you know how, like, even without playing a game, you can look at a Final Fantasy game and you just hear, like, the dun 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 dun.
Yeah. Like,
this game doesn't have that with me. I look at it and I don't hear it. I hear, like, some weird industrial Japanese synth thing.
Also, where are we going here? Sorry. The way I take notes is really fucking obscure and weird. Let's go to, they listed off, like, sort of indie stuff. They did not reintroduce Summer of Arcade.
Which is disappointing.
Which is a little disappointing. I know Alex O'Neill from Irrational Passions really wanted that. But they sort of did it in a way, but just didn't name it that. They showed, like, all of these indie games that are coming up. It seems like they got the exclusive for Stardew Valley for console, but then we realized later Stardew Valley will just be coming to all consoles soon, so that'll be cool for everybody to finally check that out who don't have PCs. So, like, everybody, because PCs fucking suck. And then
Vinny just breaks in and beats your ass.
Here we go. Two specific ones I want to talk about. Inside, which is the game that the team who made fuck, the really sad game that we were talking about.
Limbo.
Inside, follow-up from Limbo. Not the same story or anything.
Outside.
It's coming out June 29th, so really, really soon. I was surprised to see that they're able to announce this and have it out in, just a couple of weeks. Interested to see. It's just, there was so much Xbox One and Windows 10 exclusives that I'm trying to remember which specific games that was for, so I don't know if it's coming to PS4, but it looks cool. Hopefully we get it at one point, though. And then let's talk about possibly my other game of the show, because like last night, or this morning I said, Prey. Game of the show so far. We Happy Few. Holy fucking shit, that game looks awesome.
Yeah.
Just this another sort of weird, almost psychological in a way, where it's this community that constantly takes joy pills, basically makes them forget all of the troubles in their life, and then your character decides, like...
I'm going to look something up, because I heard about this game before. It's funded on Kickstarter.
Yes.
I believe this is made by the people who made BioShock.
Okay. Not coming to PS4. It's Xbox One, Mac OS, and PC.
Windows 10.
Windows 10. So it's not coming to PS4, sadly. Maybe one day. Hopefully. Maybe
BioShock got ported over to PS3.
Yeah, so, maybe just, like, after it launches, maybe, like, a couple months after it launches, it's just like, hey, we're working on getting this to PS4, because that game looks fucking awesome. And has potential. If it comes out this year, it has potential. If it plays as good as it looks and has a really good story and keeps up, like, the excitement I had while watching that trailer, could be game of the year for me. Because that looks so fucking cool. And just weird and demented. That's the kind of shit I like. And then also Dead Rising 4 and Scalebound. I had to step out at this point. What were your thoughts on Dead Rising 4 and Scalebound?
Dead Rising 4 has a mech suit now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're embracing, like, how fucking crazy that series is.
Yeah, like, that's what made Dead Rising 3 so disappointing. It took itself so seriously. And it was just like, this isn't what Dead Rising is. Dead Rising is super stupid. And that's what makes it awesome. Yeah. It's like the id of video games. And not the id of software.
Yeah, not the developer, but id, like the Play-Doh sort of thing. So, in Scalebound, how do you feel about Scalebound?
It looks cool. Like... I like Platinum Games. Like, they're really good at doing, like, character action.
Okay, yeah.
But, it's an Xbox One exclusive.
Yeah, so...
Like, it looks cool, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get it.
Yeah, because none of us own Xboxes. Maybe one day.
So now that it's $300.
Yeah, I'm liking the Slim. I'm liking the look of the Slim. And then we go to Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves looks pretty cool. Just love the quote, "Great water." It's like
Great water!
It's like they saw Bethesda's conference last night where it was like new water. It was like, oh fuck, we have new water, but we have great water.
Great water! What are you waiting for?
Very pirate simmy-like of like doing everything you need to do, like to realistically like control a ship and whatnot. So.
Best pirate sim since Sly 3.
And then question that actually Ricky Baldazan brought up when we were watching it was, can you play it by yourself? Doesn't seem like it. I think it might be multiplayer only. Just like the way it sort of looked and how they were presenting it. I mean, the mode says right here, or on the Wikipedia page, it says single player, multiplayer, but it's Wikipedia, so who the fuck can trust that shit? So you could possibly do it on your own. Who knows? I mean, it looks cool. Not specifically what I want from Rare, but I'm happy that they're doing something that isn't fucking Avatar skins and shit.
Yeah, like, they really need to get Rare on some better shit.
Yeah, they really do. And then Halo Wars 2. Yeah. Trailer was cool.
Yeah.
Like, the whole cinematic trailer was really, like, just a good presentation, and just like the music that was behind it, and like the slow mo of like the two captains like walking towards each other, pretty cool.
It's just that strategy games, real-time or turn-based, will never really work on a console. It's so based around, like, you need a keyboard and mouse for it.
I mean, a lot of people liked the first Halo Wars, though.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of that was Halo fans.
Yeah.
Who were, like, they needed a fix, and I feel like it was probably, like, a lot of people's first introduction to strategy games, but it's, like, Civilization is really, like, you have to play it on a PC or else it's not gonna work.
Okay.
Or, like, StarCraft, Warcraft. Like, I had Civilization Revolution for 360.
Probably terrible, right?
Didn't really work that well. I liked it on the DS, though. Which is funny, which makes sense because it's like you have the touch screen, so it's like a mouse in a way. But it's like, I don't know. I never got into Halo Wars. Just like, strategy games need to be on a PC.
Yeah, I respect that. So trailer was cool. Beta is out right now. I think it's out for a week. So if you're really into that and want to check that out, you can check out the beta. And then State of Decay 2, also a really cool trailer. Interested to see if that is single player as well, because they made it really seem like you have to be a part of a team. Because like one of the quotes for it was like, no one survives alone, or whatever.
I'm sure there'll be, like, AI.
Yeah, so, really cool. I didn't play the first one, but just the trailer for this one seemed really cool. Especially, like, at the beginning when you're the car driving down the road, and you're using your car doors to, like, bash zombies and shit. That seemed pretty cool. I was really excited at the beginning, and then, like, it was so fucking zombie killer type of game that it was like
we have too many of these.
We have way too many of these. And then the big one, the kicker, how they closed the conference, Xbox Project Morpheus. It's got fucking upgraded shit, can run 4K, can run other things. It runs way smoother. It runs so well that Fallout 4 VR can work on it. Like,
damn.
And that was like the really big thing from like Bethesda last night, where they were saying like, hey, Fallout 4 will be available for the Vive, and people were like, oh, what about PSVR? And it's like, dude, Fallout 4 did not work on the fucking PlayStation like whatsoever. And like, not to say that like it didn't work on the PlayStation, but you know, it fucking dropped frames, and to see that in fucking VR would not work. And the fact that this would run so well that it could actually, you know, run at a good frame rate to actually work in VR seems really, really cool. And then yeah, it'll work in 4K, high fidelity, support VR, and then all of like the hardware across the three consoles, right? Of the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, and Project Scorpio will all sort of be, they're all compatible with each other. So I imagine like you can use the same controllers for each one. All discs will work on everything, and that is like what you need when you have several consoles. Like last generation, it was like two consoles, right? It was like, you know, you had your 360 and then you had your Slim, and technically three because then you had your Elite eventually, right? Which at one point just became the regular 360. And so, you know, that's important. Motherfucker. Silence your fucking phone.
You're not my dad.
He never puts it on vibrate, ever.
I put it on vibrate because vibrating feels good. And so, sorry, this
Shoves
fucking
phone up my ass.
God damn it. This really got out of hand fast. That's how we do it, BzG.
See you tomorrow.
And so I think that's really what you need when you have several consoles, especially who knows how much Project Morpheus is going to be. It's holiday 2017. They didn't announce a price for it, which is very smart because they should probably work on that before they announce it. But I imagine so the Xbox One Slim is $400 for the 2 terabyte version. So I imagine that'll drop down to about $300 next year, and then the Project Scorpio will be $450. That is my prediction. I can't believe I'm already doing E3 predictions for next year when we're still in the middle of E3 for this year. So, what do you think about Project Scorpio?
I was in the shitter when that happened.
You were in the shitter. I apologize.
What did I miss?
Everything that I just said.
Okay.
So I don't know, it looks pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to learn more about it, ladies and gentlemen. That was our thoughts on Microsoft's E3 2016 press conference. Last closing thoughts, general thoughts. How do you feel about it? Yeah, it was a really good show. I think it's the best show so far, even higher than Bethesda's. They just knew how to market shit. There were some slow parts, but I think, you're going to have slow parts when you have just so much shit put into your conference, because they showed so much, and 90% of it was really, really cool. So, I really, really like it. I think it's the best show so far. I'm excited and scared to see how Sony is going to follow this one up. So we'll see that in a few hours. Let's see, it's almost noon, so we'll see that in about 6.5 hours. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts on Microsoft's E3 2016 press conference? You can leave your thoughts in the comments below, or tweet them at us. I'm at BzG, Henry's at HenrySource, and we are collectively at Beta Gamers if you just want to tweet at all of us at the same time. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Henry, thank you so much for being here. Even though you're not mentally here, you're just mentally checked out right now. Just fucking looking at porn on your computer.
I've been waiting.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you in a couple hours for Ubisoft's reactions. But until next time, stay nerdy.